Good morning, my friends. Welcome to day 146 of the income stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching the replay, hashtag team replay in the comment section. If you're here live with me, say hello to your friends here. And today we're going to be talking about and continuing our efforts to discuss and unlock and achieve results with affiliate marketing. As a reminder, like we talked about yesterday, if you haven't caught day 145, I'd recommend checking that out too. I'll link to it in the description later after this live stream finishes processing. But yesterday we talked about sort of the benefits of affiliate marketing and defining it and some really quick and easy strategies that we can use in order to grow our income by recommending and offering to our audience, big or small, other people's products. And essentially you get paid a commission from that company at no extra cost to the customer as a result of making that sale. The benefit for the company is they don't have to pay you until they are seeing sales that you're bringing in, and you can get paid way more. The example I used yesterday was how much I was making through advertising, about $350 per month from a company, and then recommending that same company's product as an affiliate, making over $2,000 a month. Big difference, same traffic, different result, and I'm stoked to share with you today 2 top tier affiliate marketing strategies. One more passive, one a little bit more active. Both can be evergreen, but ways that you can generate even more income through affiliate marketing. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Day 146. Let's go.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
What's up, Xenia and Vada? Great to see you here. Thank you so much. Good morning. Everyone says Jen Games. Yo, Xenia says AV. Sarah says, well, had tea and breakfast, so doing well. Once I finish eating, I'll be knitting more socks. That's awesome. That's so cool. Chris, hi there, Fun and Jen. We got Vicky, good morning all. We got Malini, we got Tondalea, we got Malini again, Team Live. Oh, hashtag Team Live, I like that too. Let's see, Vicky, Rhino, Louis B, Doug, welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're talking about affiliate marketing, and we're doing it in a way where I'm gonna be discussing pretty in depth 2 different strategies that we can use as an affiliate to promote other people or other companies' products. Now, yesterday we talked, like I said, about what affiliate marketing is and defined it and also gave you some tactics here and there. But as you pulled away from yesterday, day 145, the most important thing is promoting the right products, right? Understanding the problem that your target audience has, the promise of the product that you're promoting, and being able to match the two. Right, and when you can add proof and your own personal experience into that, and a promotional strategy, it's sort of a winning formula, right? So those were the 5 Ps. Number 1, it was the problems that your target audience is having. Number 2, the promise of the product that you're promoting. Number 3, proof. Number 4, personal experience. Number 5, promotional strategy, which we're going to be talking about today. 2 different promotional strategies, and I'm just going to dive right in. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to show you for the first one an example. This, to set this up, is a very, very, very useful page on your website, not just for you, but for your audience. It is something that every website, in my opinion, should have, and that is something I like to call a resource page, or a toolkit, or list of your top favorite tools. That's essentially what it is, a resource page. And so what's beautiful about the resource page is it becomes a curated list of things that you have found that you know can benefit your audience. Some of those things, maybe they're free, right? They're just easily accessible there. But if you want to include products that you are an affiliate for, you can generate an income too. For your audience, this is really helpful because as an affiliate, you are finding the right products. You are promoting things and showing things that you know, hopefully, will work for people. And as a result, as a byproduct, you are generating an income as well. As I often say, your earnings are a byproduct of how well you serve your audience. Now, I want to dive into a resource page right now, but the other benefit of a resource page is, if I go to Google here, let's look up college packing list. This is a very popular term right now because people are thinking about college and all those sorts of things that are happening very shortly here. Parents are packing their kids for college. Kids are trying to understand what to bring. Well, college packing list. I'm going to scroll down. Look at this. Number 2 result, collegeinfogeek.com. This is our friend Thomas Frank. If you don't know who Thomas is, let me go to his homepage. That's Thomas Frank. He has a very popular, nearly 2 million subs here on YouTube, but didn't reach 1 million until years after he started. And it only took him about another year to get to 2 million. I saw the same thing, except in the hundreds of thousands. It took me 8 years to get to 100,000, just 1 additional year to get to 200,000, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, Thomas teaches people how to become a better student. Any Thomas fans in the house, I highly recommend you watch his videos because he is absolutely amazing. Oops. Anyway, study tips, they're amazing. He has some great stuff about how to stay organized and how to stay productive in college and whatnot. But the packing guide, right? He has a resource list here. So let's go to tools. This is what I like to call a general resource list. I have one on my website as well. And this is a list of curated items that you've found based on different topics that people can look for and actually find useful, right? So he has all kinds of things, studying and learning tools. Let's see, writing tools down here, Evernote, Typora, Notion, Scanbot. Let's see, money-related things. So let's see, 6 free months of Prime if you're a student. That's pretty handy. Mint.com for budgeting, Vanguard for investing, and whatnot. And let's see what else he has. Travel-related things. So Airbnb and all these things are affiliate resources. So if I click on Airbnb, I can see that on the bottom left-hand corner there where the links show up. It says collegeinfogeek.com/go/Airbnb accommodation sharing. If I click on that, I can see this is his affiliate link, tfrank120. And I could sign up and I can get $35 off my first adventure. And Thomas will get paid a little commission from Airbnb as a result, which is really cool. Now, what I love, however, about the college packing list is it's very, very specific. So if I go back to resources here and I go to college packing list, you'll see that this is the college packing list. And he does update this. This is a very passive page, but you have to maintain it, especially if things update over time. Karma.
Bruh.
3 bruhs, right? So he has used every one of those resources. That's a lot. Mostly. That's another caveat here. He at least understands where people are going and trusts these resources. It would be nearly impossible to promote to have experience with every single thing. But I know, for example, that I can recommend a lot of Ramit Sethi's course because I have used one of his courses before. I am very much a mentee of his. And as a result, I trust him and how he's going to take care of my audience. So when Ramit opens up his affiliate program, I promote his things. Same thing with Amy Porterfield and Shalene Johnson. Although I'm beyond where their courses can help people, I am confident in recommending. So there is some caveats there, but in most cases, having experience at least with the founder or the company is really important. But this ultimate college packing guide, let me scroll through. As you saw, number 2 result for a very large volume keyword. And he has this affiliate disclosure here, which is really important. You know, participates in the Amazon Associates program, will earn a commission on qualifying purchases made through the links. And if we scroll down here, look at this. Bedding, kitchen-related things for college students. Like, right, this is important. A mini fridge, a microwave, electric kettle, etc. Personal stuff. Loofah, men's shower flip-flops, women's shower flip-flops. What also is cool about this is he has a checklist. And we as humans, we absolutely love checklists, don't we? And so how helpful is this for a person to go through and just check off everything? And if I'm getting value from Thomas and if I'm seeing this all in one spot and I want to check these things off, guess whose link I'm going to be going through? I'm going to be going through Thomas's resource list here. Now, what's really cool is our resource page at SPI has accounted for over 40% of our affiliate commissions. That's nearly half. That means half of the millions of dollars that we've earned from affiliate marketing have come as a result of people finding and landing on the resource page. And they land there and they find it because, number 1, obviously it's linked to in the navigation menu. But number 2, wherever I can mention it, I mention it. If you dive into our brand at some point, if you are at least through that first page, you're eventually going to get to see the resource page. And you're going to get your way there and find resources that are helpful for you related to building an online business, related to starting your email list, related to certain software and tools that you might be using, right? And the resource page is not just a list of them, but also potentially a summary of each as well. Now, if you do have experience with each, that's a benefit. And if you can show your experience with each, even on that resource page, for example, I do this with Convertkit. We not only show that Convertkit is the email service provider that we recommend, and of course, we're being upfront about the fact that I use it. I'm an advisor for the company. I earn a commission if you go through the link, but we also share how long we've used it and how we use it. We've shown tutorials. There's a link to a demo video and other things. So that's going to be really helpful. Now, Thomas here, I keep trying to encourage him to put this checklist behind a opt-in form. That way, loads of people coming in, people can subscribe to get this, and then he can actually better serve his audience. But he doesn't do that because that's not his MO. His MO is to grow his YouTube channel because that's where he's making most of his top dollar from not just ads, but sponsorships and whatnot. So he just wants to provide a ton of value up front, which is really cool. But what's really neat is I would put this behind an opt-in form, and on this page here, be like, hey, if you want a free checklist to go along with your college packing experience, go here to get it. And of course, that checklist then coordinates with this. And like I said, he updates this every single year. And this is an important moment in the season for him because college is coming up very soon for a lot of people, and this is bringing in a lot of revenue for him as well. Now, what I like is, let's share some other examples. Let's just pretend like you have a outdoor website, right? And you want a resource list and a place with expertly curated stuff. And in fact, Thomas has blatantly mentioned how much this page and his other resource pages have helped him, because people love to see you as the leader, you as the authority, step up and go, hey guys, here's the page that you should create. Or excuse me, here's the page where it has all the stuff that I found that is going to be helpful for you. You're saving people time. As an affiliate, you're saving people time, and that's worth something for sure. There's value in scouring the internet and finding the best things that you know will help people so that they don't get into trouble getting into programs or software or tools that don't actually help them, right? This begs the question, okay, Pat, and this is a very common question. Let's say you have two solutions to one problem. So in my case, there's hundreds of solutions for hosting. There's many different email service providers that can help people, right? If you have the option, Chad, I'm gonna quiz you, and maybe you know what the answer is based on where I'm going and how I'm setting this up. But if you have two solutions, two different companies that solve the same problem, is it better to A, just talk about one of these products, or two, talk about both products and review both and compare them side by side? So chat, let me know. One, just talk about the one product, or two, talk about two products. Chat, let me know what you think. All right, so I'm waiting for answers to come in. And I found out the answer to this based on some experimentation back in the early 2010s when I found some huge results when I finally made the decision to do this. All right, I'm getting a mix. I'm getting a mix here. Now let's compare each of these, right? Number one, you're just reviewing the one product and you can go deep into it. Or number two, you're comparing two side by side, and you might think that two is the right answer because you're comparing. You're showing people which one works. And if both work, then great. Now there's two options. But that is, in fact, my friends, incorrect. That's incorrect. You want to show one. Because remember, our job is to reduce the confusion. And if there were two products that you're like, hey guys, you can get both of these products. Here's the advantages and disadvantages to this one. Here's the advantages and disadvantages to this one. Okay, now you make the decision which one is right for you. You are not helping them. You are, in fact, potentially confusing them. Unless the delineation of who goes to which product is so clear, it's going to work against you. And I'll give you an example of when that actually worked out to compare to, because the delineation was so clear. But in most cases, you need to just pick one. It's better to stand up, plant your flag on the ground and go, hey guys, if you're going to start email marketing, this is the one I recommend, Convertkit. You see how that's just so clear? If I'm the authority, if I've provided value, if I'm the leader, and then I go, hey guys, you should get Convertkit. Or you can get this other one. This one's good, but this one's also good. You see how that's a big difference. Pick one because you are saving people time. You are doing the thinking for them, right? Now you still have to sell it. You still have to, and by sell, I mean you have to really explain why this thing is going to be helpful, right? Convertkit, I recommend Convertkit to everybody, beginner or advanced, because not only is it great price, not only does it have an amazing customer service team that actually cares about you, but most of all, it has features that other programs have, but at a much cheaper price. Right? The tagging and segmentation, the advantage of that, as well as the visual automations, these are all built into it too. And if you're a beginner blogger or an expert e-commerce person, Convertkit would be the right one for you. And this is hard. If you are a review website, however, then okay, I'll give it to you. You'll need to obviously do the comparison for people, and that's for the analytical people who want to compare. But for people who want the result, they don't want to shop around, you need to be upfront with that. You can, however, as you are promoting this one tool, compare it to others. But you do not recommend the thing you're comparing it to. Not at all. You're basically saying, hey guys, you can use, yes, Convertkit versus Aweber. Aweber is another email service provider, but here's why I don't like it. And you want to create, again, that juxtaposition, right? If that makes sense. Like when you show both the ATR and Samsung Q2U, the reason I show both is because actually I only recommend one, right? I have always shared just one of those. So if you go back to my earlier videos, you'll see, and this is microphones we're talking about. The ATR 2100 was the only one I recommended. The reason why I shared the Samsung Q2U is because people who couldn't get the ATR 2100 internationally, that was the one. Then recently, earlier this year, the 2100 got discontinued. And now I'm like, just go get the Samsung Q2U. Yes, there's a brand new version of the 2100, but it's more expensive. So get the Samsung Q2U, right? Doug says, when you're promoting one tool, you'd better be right. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And this is why, hopefully, we can earn even more trust when we promote the right products too. Susan says, I'm having issues with Convertkit. Let me know. I'm an advisor to the company. I can help you out, Susan. pat@patflynn.com. I'd love to see what I can do for you. Cool. Now, going back to my example, let's say you are an outdoors person and you have a website helping people with getting outdoors, right? Which is really great. And I think more people should be outdoors. Let's say that you have a resource page. Now you can and should have a resource page of just all the things that are listed there, right? All the different categories, which is fantastic. Again, you're making decisions for people, you're helping people all the way through. But you know that in your audience, there are different kinds of outdoor people. There are people who, let's say hiking is a big thing that you pull in a lot of traffic for. Get a lot of YouTube views. Your hiking podcasts are pretty popular. So you want to create some resource pages for people who hike too. So in addition to just your overall resource guide, you can also have a hiking resource guide, right? So hey, if you're a hiker, here is the hiking specific, very similar to Thomas's, hey, if you're going to college, here's the college packing list versus all these other related tools and resources that he has on his website. Here's the hiking one, but even more than that, we know that there's a subcategory of hikers out there, some who are just day backpackers. I don't know the technical term, but they're a day backpack. They do go short. They do short hike. Wow, glitch in the matrix. That was a big glitch in the matrix right there. They do day hikes, right? Very short trips. So create a resource guide for those people because guess what? The backpack that they need, the gear that they need, the shoes that they might use, the food that they might need to bring, that's a completely different set of tools and resources versus the person going on that 3-month hike up and down the California coastline, right? That's going to be a completely different set of tools. So create a resource list for each subdivision of audience that you might have. That makes sense. So that's a really big thing because then people will go, oh, this is the resource list just for me. Or, hey, I'm about to do that thing. I'm about to go to college. I need all the things I need for that. Hey, I'm about to go on this 1-day hike. What might I need for that? Hey, I'm about to go on this 6-month hike And what am I going to need for that? Who else should I follow? What books should I read about that? What articles should I read about that? That can also be on your resource page too. If you have those niche specific ones, include links to other parts of your website that are specific to that. Include a lead magnet. Here is your guide to your first 6 month plus hike up the trail, up the West Coast, right? Whatever the name is, right? I come up with a much fancier name, but hey, in order to get this free guide, download it here by entering your email. So now I have a list of people who are on or going to go on that trail. And I can also through email send them that resource page too. In that lead magnet, I can share that resource page. So now there's multiple entry points into that spot. And you're helping them. So think about the sub niches in your audience as well. And of course, as people come in, if you're using something like Convertkit, which makes it very simple, if they're subscribing to that lead magnet on that sub niche specific resource list, then make sure you segment them as such when they come in. You tag them along the way. You don't have to actually have them manually put themselves in there. The action of downloading that guide on that specific sub resource page becomes the way that you can go, okay, if people subscribe on this form, tag them as long-term hiker versus if the other page is going to be short-term hiker, if that is. Pacific Crest Trail. Thank you, Dole Whip Dad. That's the one I was looking for. Cool. So chat, makes sense. The resource page, have a general one. This is a list of curated items. In addition to that, some other tips for your resource page. I would use a tool. If you're a WordPress user, I would use Pretty Links as your link organization tool, if you will. Affiliate links are often very long and nasty with characters and such. And having a pretty link for them anyway is going to be really helpful so that you can easily remember them. For example, smartpassiveincome.com/convertkit, smartpassiveincome.com/circle, right? These are affiliate links and I just can memorize them much simpler and they forward through that affiliate link and help people along the way. But also using those pretty links, I can track to see, and I can even create groups within my pretty links of the affiliate pages that I have, and I can see which links are getting clicked on more. It should be something that you should check in with yourself at least every quarter, just to go, okay, my list of resources on this page, like which ones are getting clicked on, which ones are not getting clicked on, and whatnot. What's up, Romer? Glad you're here. No worries. Should a resource page be different from an education page? I think so, because an education page to me feels very information, and information can still be included on a resource page. But people love tools. You can call it something else versus a resource page. I know a lot of people who call it a toolkit or a toolbox because there's tools, and people love tools versus information because tools fast forward us to those results, right? They can save us more time. And they are gear, they're software, they're classes, they're all kinds of things. And remember to put that affiliate link, and remember to put an affiliate disclaimer up front on the top of that page. A little link at the bottom of the website is not going to work for an affiliate disclaimer. That doesn't cut it. You have to have it up front where you begin to start putting affiliate links and just mentioning up front, because you need to be very clear with your audience the relationship that you have with some of these products. And when you check these links, you get to see whether or not they're working or not, and just swap out the ones that aren't, right? If nobody's clicking on them, they're not interested. So remove them. You now have an even more consolidated number of things on that resource page. So love that. Yeah, Toolbox can work really, really well, and it can help out. And again, it becomes a passive and very non-aggressive way to promote things because it's on a curated list of on your website, and people really appreciate that. Okay, people love to fast forward their stuff. Cool. Put books on there. You can have, again, links to demo videos and whatnot, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that's the first tactic of 2 that we're talking about today. And I love that because it does take a little bit of time to set up. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can just be bullet points with some descriptions on that page to start. Then you can build it out to something like what Thomas has here with relation to categories and whatnot, as you can see on his stuff. But again, this is for the college packing list, which he has here, which if I were him, I would put that behind an opt-in form, but he doesn't. But again, maybe it's because he's just getting a ton of traffic. Again, if we look up in Google, college packing list, I mean, let's see, scroll. It's like the #1 result after all this ad and this sort of snippet from Google there. Huge, absolutely huge. So go Thomas, you're crushing it. Thank you, Michael. Everybody says, make sure to smash the like button. Thank you. Karina says, Pat, any ideas for affiliate marketing for someone that lives in a country and her channel is directed for other country, different languages, but same continent? I would say that, if you have different sub-audiences in your space, create resources page for them in that language. And in addition to that, don't feel like you're at a disadvantage. There's likely some companies and other people and products that you could offer with specificity to that country and that language that could work out really, really well. Hey, Archer. Good morning, Team Flynn, Team Replay, #affiliate marketing. Bruh. That's right. For those of you who are here and you are noticing that there's different colored names here, as well as some special emojis, members, if you want to share your favorite emoji of the ones that we have so far, feel free to do that. We have opened up membership here now on the YouTube channel. This is 146 days straight. A lot of you have been very supportive with the super chats and helping to donate to different causes that we promote and want to support every single month. This month, we're supporting PolarisProject.org, which is helping to put a stop and bring awareness to all the human trafficking that's happening out there, which is terrible. And all your support goes to that. Like, the money comes to my account, I push it over to them, and next month we'll offer that money to somebody else. So the membership is cool because in addition to just supporting, you also get access to emojis, some member-only chats, and look at that. There's some really cool. Everybody likes the bruh one. I like the yes one too. The one that Karma put in. Mind blown, says Romer. That's cool. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, just sign up to be a member. It's literally $1.99 per month, and if you're going to support anyway, you might as well get something as a result. But big thanks to all the new members that have come in. We're approaching 100 members on the channel, which is pretty neat. So thank you so much for that. Okay, now let's move on to our second resource, our second strategy of the day. This one's going to be a little bit more active. So in my affiliate marketing course, I have two kinds of different promotions you can do. Passive ones, like the resource page. You set up once, it's kind of going to work for you over time. Yes, it's not 100% passive, nothing is, but you can set it and forget it for a while, come back, maintain it, update it, all those kinds of things. Cool. And then you can and consult the blind guy. I do see your questions coming in. I'm going to take note of them and go to Convertkit to actually get some answers for you if I can. Cool. $2.13 with American taxes. Thanks, GTO. Sorry about that. But from the price of a coffee, one per month, we can make it happen. Actually, it's cheaper than coffee if you think about Starbucks and whatnot. But anyway, active promotional strategies, ones that require a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, and you can think of them more like campaigns, right? There's perhaps like a date that starts a sort of event-like feature to it, and then it, as a result, provides a lot more excitement and can help out a lot more people too. They can be turned evergreen. There's different examples like creating a challenge. I've created a challenge before, and the challenge is really great at getting people to experience some really quick results, and then you follow up with the resource or the tool as the affiliate offer after that. Giveaways are great too. Kathy, welcome to Team Flynn Gold. Bruh. Thank you so much. I do have to get my new sound effect, which I found. Thank you all for the suggestions in the chat yesterday. But I do have a new sound effect for all the new members, which is going to come very shortly here. A giveaway or a contest can be really great because then you can even work with that affiliate company to go, hey, might I get access to one license or one of your product to give away in this contest? They're going to get additional exposure. So in many cases, they're happy to do that depending on the product. Not everybody will, but a lot of companies are happy to do that and offer that to you. You run this campaign, you get one winner, and then you follow up with everybody else who didn't win, and you say, hey, I'm sorry you didn't win, but hey, for the next 48 hours, you can get access to the same tool at a discounted price, or you get a free bonus if you go and download it through my link. You can really spur on some excitement about that product after the contest or after the giveaway. But that's not what we're going to be talking about. Here's what we're going to be talking about. And as a result, and I'm glad you're all here, I want to give you something for free. We need the Chewbacca sound effect back. Not very good at doing it personally, but thank you for that. And I like this sound effect here. I'm about to share it with you with what I'm about to share. So if you go to, let's see, smartpassiveincome.com/recipe. When I do my affiliate marketing webinar, I give this away for free, but since you're here and since you're here with me live, it feels like a webinar a little bit. I want to give this to you for free. This is a recipe in the affiliate marketing recipe book, which comes with my course. It's just one, but this is how these recipes look like. This recipe is called the Webinar Version 1, Selling Through Teaching. What I love about these recipes is it literally is a recipe. Here's what you need. Here are the directions. Step 1, step 2. It's just like you're cooking, right? It's just like you're cooking. So you can download this for free. Again, smartpassiveincome.com/recipe will take you there. And I'm going to walk you through this. Summary. Webinars are a fantastic way to showcase software. Not just because it's video, but because it's live too. You can teach and give a live demo of the software, all while building a strong relationship with the very warm prospects at the same time. You'll teach 99% of the webinar because your demonstration of the tool, it will become something the audience wants. Registration for the webinar also helps you get more email subscribers so you can follow up afterwards too. So let me re-summarize this or rephrase that. Specifically, you choose a product, again, one that is helpful to your audience. And if it's digital, this webinar feature works a little bit better, but a physical product could work too, right? I could show you how to use a SwitchPod, for example. You collect registrants for a webinar. You can even do that just simply through your email marketing software. Just create a landing page and say, hey, this webinar happens on this date, subscribe here. And you don't have to have a webinar software to collect registrations. You can just do it automatically through there. Maybe you host this webinar on Zoom and you just provide a Zoom link to everybody who registered. You don't need to spend any additional money for a webinar software like I spend with Demio. I use Demio for that, and Demio works really well too. But anyway, let's keep going here. People register for this webinar because they are now interested in what it is that you're teaching. And let's say, for example, and I used this example yesterday, but hey, I'm going to do a keyword research webinar. I'm going to share with you how to do keyword research and how to potentially rank higher in Google, right? All the benefits of keyword research. You know, you're selling this webinar. It's people's time. So on the landing page where you're collecting registrants, or in the email that you send to your existing email list, have them click a link to register. They shouldn't have to re-opt in to get access to it. So a one-click registration to tag them as having registered for this webinar would be the answer. And again, that's why I like Convertkit. They make the one-click situation really easy. Anyway, on this webinar, you teach, but then you also mention the product that helps the process go much faster. So just to kind of summarize this, keyword research webinar. You come on, you watch, I teach you for 45 minutes how to do keyword research for free. And it's free, right? Free registration, it's free, it's highly valuable. I can repurpose this later, which I'll talk about in a sec. I teach you what I like to call the free way to do it. Chat, you might know where I'm going with this. Then I show you the headache-free way to do this. Free way, headache-free way. Free way, headache-free way, right? Consult the Blind Guy says, are you still offering Smart from Scratch for free? Yeah, we've given away over $3.3 million worth of that course. smartpassiveincome.com/toolkit is where you want to bring your friend. So I teach the free way to do it. Google AdWords keyword tool, some of these other tools that are free. I break down the calculations, how to find the backlinks and how to start to understand all that. And then I go, okay, I also have a secret weapon to share with you. It's this tool I use called Longtail Pro that does everything that I just taught you in 35 minutes in literally 5 seconds. Here's how to use that tool. If you're serious about this and if you see the power behind this now, I'd recommend getting this tool. Here's my affiliate link. And of course, the webinar ends. Some people may have purchased right then and there. I follow up via email. Hey, did you see that tool that I recommended? Here it is. Maybe I come up with a special deal specifically for my audience who's gone through that webinar with that company's product, right? What was that link? The link to which? I'm sorry, Elaine. Freeway versus headache freeway. So let's actually go over this recipe. So what you'll need an affiliate link for software. Again, this is selling software. It's much easier to do with software, right? Because you can show the examples of it too. So let's say let's just pick a random software. QuickBooks, right? And I'm actually teaching how to use, financial accounting software, right? If that makes sense. Thank you for the recipe. Just went to download it. For those of you who just coming in late, you can download the recipe for free, smartpassiveincome.com/recipe. And this is one of several recipes in my course that if you were in my course, you can get access to. We're not selling the course right now. I'm just wanting to share this with you. I share this one recipe on my webinar as well. So you're getting early access to it, in fact. But it is one that I offer for free. The others are in the course. Like, hey, if you want to sell an online course, here's a recipe to do that. If you want to sell a book, here are a few recipes to do that. Anyway, you need a webinar registration page, webinar software where people can watch you, Zoom or Demio, 45-minute value-based presentation based on an outcome, right? So how to blank, how to get your first next 1,000 email subscribers. So in the accounting one, how to better manage your finances easy for your online business, right? And then you're going to demonstrate the software, although you don't start with that. So here is the example. Welcome. So here's the structure of this webinar, right? Number 1, welcome and introduction. Number 2, state the problem and pain and need, have it relate to the audience. So, hey, finances, really difficult. Like, you don't want to spend too much time on this, but finances are a bore, and you as a business owner want to focus on other things, but you have to get your finances in order or else you're not going to be in business for very long. A lot of people, here are some examples of people who went in the hole because they didn't consider their businesses. And there's some simple things that I'll teach you here in this webinar that will help you stay on track and help you make sure you're not losing money or siphoning money out of your business without even knowing it. And I'm going to show you some ways that you are able to fix that. Share the steps in the process to solve the problem. So, okay, step 1, we want to make sure we have some ways to understand what our income is and how to keep track of that. Then we want to keep track of our expenses, and this is what we call our profit and loss, so how we create our balance sheet. Here's what we're doing, right? And one or more of the steps, share the free methods that you once used to solve the problem. Demonstrate these if possible. Number 5, share the easier way to do it through demonstration of software. So everything I just talked about with relation to income and expenses and also accounting and how you actually invoice people. Let me show you the tool that I use to do that. It's called FreshBooks. FreshBooks is amazing software. Here is my login. Let me take you behind the scenes and show you how to set this up and how to do it very simply. And then again, teach all the other steps in the process. You're just happening to now and have opened up the idea that this tool is something that can make things a little bit easier, right? You're not basically, the big thing you don't want to do here is have people go, oh, this was just a big pitch for this product. No, you're teaching along the way too. And some people may consider that, but you're still providing value. If you can say, hey, this principle that I shared with you that I just so happen to use FreshBooks as the example, you can use that on your own too, right? So don't feel like you have to purchase this, but I promote FreshBooks because I use it and I love it. And here's a link for you if you want to get that. Remind people to go through your affiliate link, etc. Here are the directions again. Step 1, and again, this recipe, I'm not going to go over it specifically, but I just wanted to share it with you because it can outline a more active way to promote something. So we're creating a campaign for this, if you will, right? So whenever you promote something like a webinar, you want to let people know ahead of time, right? You don't want to let people know tomorrow that a webinar is happening because people want to plan ahead. You want to get them excited about it. So I would plan for 2 to 4 weeks ahead of schedule. Know that this is going to happen. Have a landing page set up and a registration mechanism so that people can sign up and get ready to learn a specific transformation. You're going to learn how to manage your cash flow in your business, right? Karma cash flow, right? In fact, if you're an SPI Pro member, you will, so that's my Pro membership, smartpassiveincome.com/pro, you will find that Matt, my CFO, is going to soon announce that he's going to run some cash flow specific workshops in there. And he is a genius when it comes to that. In fact, he's been able to completely turn around, ever since I hired him, the finances in my business and now our business. And he's going to be running some cash flow workshops there too. But that's for SPI Pro members. And so that's different because it's a value add to a membership that people are already paying for versus an affiliate offer that we're going to be adding on top of a free webinar that people are going to get access to. Would you mention there's an offer at the end of the webinar? If you have access to an offer, Kathy, so let's say, again, the FreshBooks example would be something like, hey, thank you for watching this. You can use the principles and the strategies in here to do this on your own. If you want to get access to FreshBooks, here's my link. askpat.com or freshbooks.com/askpat. And we worked out a deal with FreshBooks that for the next 7 days, if you're watching this in real time, you'll get access to a 30-day free trial. The normal free trial is 7 days, but I was able to get you a 30-day free trial if you get into it now, right? So if you can come up with a deal, yeah, make sure to mention the offer at the end in the follow-up sequence. Send a replay to everybody who registered, and because it's free, remember, have people then opt in to get access to it. This becomes your on-demand webinar. This becomes an amazing lead magnet, right? A lead magnet, how to learn business finances, or how to learn SEO, or how to learn keyword research. People will now in the future register. They get access to it immediately because it's on demand, and now they are watching the same presentation. So you can get multiple uses out of this. There's the live component is gone, but people are still watching it, and that can just be on a landing page that people can land on immediately after they subscribe. You can get a ton of different use cases out of this. Maybe you pull certain parts of it and you post it on your YouTube channel, right? And you have a 10-minute segment about how you find backlinks. And then in that segment, you pop it into YouTube. It's titled that way. It's curiosity driven, so people click on it and they're searching for that information anyway. And then in the description and in that video, you might say, hey, and this is a small segment of a much larger presentation, which you can get access to for free here. And then they subscribe because you put that link in the description, and now you're getting multiple uses out of this. You're repurposing this in a way, which is really, really cool. So hopefully that helps. How do you do all the, let's see, sorry. Susan's asking, how do you do all this if you don't want to be on camera? Is it possible to do this through a podcast, or would you not recommend it? For this particular strategy, being on camera helps a lot. However, since it's a presentation and a webinar, you still don't have to put your face on camera. I could show you like this, right? So, hey guys, if you go, so let me teach you for free. If you go to google.com and type in Google Adwords keyword planner, this will give you access to the keyword planner. All you have to do is sign up for Adwords. Don't worry, you don't have to pay, but you get access to the keyword planner here. And so here is what you're gonna do. The first thing you're gonna do is type in college packing, let's see, search volume, college packing list. And we're gonna use this tool, and again, I'm teaching you, right? But you're not seeing my face. You could pop up in there if you'd like. Oh, that's not you guys. But yeah, this is really handy, and you don't have to show your face. You can just teach that way, which is pretty cool. Thanks, IET. Appreciate you. This method works better. Yeah, and in fact, if I were to just teach you this way the whole time, it would actually be quite boring. Ideally, you can go back and forth. So this tool here, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me stop sharing the screen. Let me talk to you about this a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. And then blah, 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 blah. Cool. That's how I would do it. Pat Flynn on phone. Sorry, says Dr. Joel. Wow, I was like that last. I like that last one on backlinks. Oat Flynn. No worries. Thank you so much for the link. You're welcome. To not be on camera, just have your computer screen ready, says Tommy. Absolutely, that's the answer for sure. Let's see. Flynn question, can this also apply to announcing a website? Yeah, absolutely, Xavier. What could be really cool is you, and again, because it's more event-like, whenever you're announcing something, a webinar is a great way to do it. So you can have people register. Not everybody's going to register, but again, you can play that and replay it later for people. Send the replay to your list, send the replay to people on social media. If it is indeed so let's talk about the follow-up. You don't have to have it be behind an opt-in. You could, and I would actually recommend it, especially if it's really high value. But if it's something like an announcement, right? You're announcing something new or the new design of your website and you wanted to walk people through it. That's really cool. You're bringing people behind the scenes, which is really neat. But in addition to that, I think that if it is something like you want to have as much traffic go to that as possible, then having it just be free without subscribing can make sense too. Because number one, more people will find it, and there's more likelihood that it's going to be shared, and people can hopefully get value from that. And on that landing page where that video can exist, maybe you do have an opt-in form at the bottom that says, hey, if you enjoyed this, I have more of this stuff kind of coming to you. Subscribe with your name and email below, and I'll send you some tips to go from here. So you can kind of do it the opposite way, where you provide the replay of the webinar up front, in which case can really impress a lot of people, because they're going to go, wow, I didn't even need to sign up for anything. This is really great. They get involved, they hear your voice, they get value. Now they want to go deeper, and now they'll subscribe. So you can have it be done that way. And if you're doing something like an announcement, maybe that could be really great. Cool. Blah, blah, close up, says Steve. I like how Jamin's pattern interrupt. I like how you guys call me out on my pattern interrupts. You do that very well, right? What was that? One-man band. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So chat, I'd love to spend the next 13 minutes here asking questions or answering questions to you, if that makes sense. Yeah, cool. 3/4 into Pat's hour. Don't forget that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get to 100 thumbs up. We're at 75 right now. We're very close. I don't even know how many people are watching. Chat, if you can let me know. We should get there. No problem. No problem. Okay, question from Naval. How do you do affiliate marketing by reviewing a product? The best way to do this would be to create a demo video. It's so important that, in fact, people who sign up to affiliate marketing or 123 affiliate marketing, which is my course, they get a mini course about how to create a demo video. So let's, in fact, go to YouTube. This is what I would do. Anyway, let's pick a random product. Somebody pick a random product for me, and I will make this up right on the fly. I had one above. Yeah. If you have love from India, thank you. I appreciate you for that. Let's see. On mobile today, 156. No worries. What's up, Paximus? Great to see you here. So somebody give me a random product to pretend I'm going to create a demo video for. I think toilet paper. Okay. I'll do a review for toilet paper. Oh, actually, cricket bat would be better, because toilet paper is kind of a commodity. A cricket bat. So what I would do, this is from Tarun, so thank you, Tarun. So I'm going to be reviewing a cricket bat. Obviously, it would be better if I literally had one. So let's just pretend this is my cricket bat, right? So I need to be on video a little bit, and I don't have my second camera set up, so I can't show you some of the B-roll and stuff that I would also recommend. But I'm going to do my best to share this cricket bat with you. Cricket bat. Cool. I'm doing one for productivity Todoist. Cool, Todoist is great. If you're doing software, do screen recordings of it, show people. When it comes to demo videos, you don't want it to be all the features, every single button of the thing. That is not a demo video. That is a guide or essentially an instructional manual. And that's not what we're creating. A demo video is just, hey, here's a product, here's the benefit of it, here's who it's for, here's who it's not for, and here are 3 things that I love about it and how it's helped me, right? Your story behind it, right? So I might shoot a video about this cricket bat first by going to YouTube and looking at other reviews of the same cricket bat. Is there a certain brand of cricket bat? Obviously, I'm going to go to here, brands of cricket bats. Let's do the, I like Kookaburra. Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. I'm going to go to Kookaburra cricket bat. This is what I would look up. I would look up the specific product first, right? To see who else is out there and who's already talking about this, because my goal would be eventually to have my video outrank other people's videos. How do you do that? You just get people to watch your videos for longer. That's it. And remember, if you're ranking really high here, you can pull in some organic traffic. I would then embed this on my website where I talk about this bat as well, and perhaps a review blog post, for example, right? So what I would do, let's see, I would watch these videos and I would just see what I can do to make my video a little bit better. I would also get some B-roll of my video as well, which means taking my camera and going really close up, right? Like I want to get some slow pans of this as well, because I want my video to start by being very engaging about this product. If you start a review video and you're talking like to the camera for more than 30 seconds and you haven't shown the product yet, you're doing it wrong, right? Let me show you what I want to happen. I'm going to look up Convertkit, literally just Convertkit. I'm not even looking up demo or anything like that. the first video that's not from Convertkit is, guess what? My demo video. So you go here, and what's it showing right up front? Convertkit, not even my face. So for Elaine or somebody who had asked about putting your face on camera, guess what? I don't even do that here.
How to get started with this. Plus, I have a free gift for you if you stick around to the end. We need to talk a little bit about the landscape of email marketing here in 2019.
So I made the mistake of mentioning a year in that video. I should probably come up with a second demo video, but because that can immediately deter some people. But it's still ranking really high. And this link here that I mentioned in this video and in the description, this is my affiliate link, right? Disclosure, this is an affiliate link. And then I, of course, have the timestamps there. And having timestamps is really great, too. In fact, I should edit this video really quick because I don't have 000. And 000 is what opens up the, where'd it go? 000, introduction, save. Now when I watch this video, you should see you need that 000 there. But when I open this video, we should see... Is this video going to open? There we go.
Hey, what's up? My name is Pat.
Now you see the little chapters here, right? 3 reasons why Convertkit is the best. Tutorial starts here. How to create a landing page. So I show people 3 different ways to do something in here. This is a little bit long, but I would recommend that your demo videos go a little bit shorter. But I would talk about this bat. I would perhaps compare it to other bats and why this is the choice. And I would show my own experience. I would show some B-roll, so it's not just me holding this thing. I would show some top-down views of it. If you have the ability to unbox it, maybe it comes in a nice little box, I would unbox it. These are the kinds of engaging things that can get people to watch. And again, the slow video, like I would just take my camera like this, and I would just go, here's what I would do. I'm actually gonna do this for you right now, and maybe I can share it with you somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Actually, I need to be in good lighting here. But I would go like this. Just go like this. Move it around a little bit. Doesn't really matter what you do. And if you have an iPhone, really cool, like a bottom to top one is really cool, or a top to bottom can be really cool, right? You can just do that. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to get this to you. Actually, no, I can get it to you. Let's do airdrop. And I'm going to airdrop it to this computer. Hopefully it goes through. Preparing the video. Okay, so just hang with me because a pat bat. Yes, there we go. It's still preparing the video. But just... hold on a sec, because there's a really cool, quick tip that you can use in your demo videos, or in any videos really, using your iPhone, that just make it a little bit more engaging up front. So we're about 3/4 of the way through. Chris, don't spoil it for me. Chris knows what's up. Okay, video came through, and it's downloading now. Halfway downloaded, 66%, 75%, 80%, 82%. Come on. 100 likes, we're almost there, 2 more. Oh, hey, we got to it, yay. All right, now I'm gonna play this video for you. The lighting is not the best, but let's watch this. So here's what I would recommend. Right, let's do that bottom up view. Watch this. And put some music behind it too, right? No, maybe not. So this is the Sony Cricket Bat. Sony's very first Cricket Bat. As you can see, very fancy. It's got 3 legs, so you have 3 times the chances to hit the ball out of the park and play your 45-day game of cricket. And as you can see here, beautiful quality. I love the way that the top feels on the hands, and or top to bottom can be really cool. Anyway, see what I did there? So we do this sort of are we saying that demo videos are a third way to affiliate marketing? Yes, for sure. But did you see what I did there? Just a little B-roll showing the video in slow-mo. Slow-mo being the key because it's very nice on the eyes. And so if you have an iPhone, just go to your slow-mo mode and do it that way. And yes, demo videos are great. 12 minutes or less. Pick 3 things you love about it. Take up close videos of of the thing. And yes, AirDrop is great. And just talk about it. Be real with it. Share your own personal experience too. If it was a cricket bat, I would show, like, I would get out on the pitch and take a few swings and just really impress people. I want to hear it, right? Anytime you can get different senses in there too, you want to hear it. So hey, Pat Bat, maybe I'll be launching the Pat Bat on Kickstarter at some point. Just look out for that in the future. A sticky wicket, the best bat in the whole wide world. Would cricket bat walk away effect be doable? No, that it would. Not that. Anyway, just pre-order the Pat Bat, says Michael. That's funny. Okay, so chat. That was a bonus strategy for you. The demo video. Remember, insert your affiliate link in there in the video itself. Embed the video on your blog because it shows, like, remember, Google owns YouTube, and a little bit of connection there goes a very, very long way. Luke says, Pat, if I have multiple websites that I want to do email lists for, should I use the same Convertkit account for all of them or create separate ones? I need automations so free Convertkit doesn't work. If they are businesses that you are okay being merged and you have the same from sort of domain name, then it could be okay. We did this when the Smart Podcast Player was under the Flynn Industries brand, but best practice, is to have different businesses have different accounts, because if something happens, like you were to get audited or whatnot, if the IRS sees, for example, that there's some sort of connection between the different businesses, then you can pierce that corporate veil, which would then allow for all those other assets to be affected by the other assets, if that makes sense. So anyway, if I had a ability to create a cricket bat of my own, it would be the retracting bat from Biff in Back to the Future 2. That's what I would do. Whew. Yo, 146 days straight of the income stream. Chat, thank you so much. Big welcome to all the new members. I appreciate you, and what a great day. I hope this was helpful for you. Hit that thumbs up before you leave, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow being at Wednesday, we're going to start 30 minutes earlier. Okay, 30 minutes earlier. We're going to still continue our chat on affiliate marketing, show some other examples. I have some ideas that are a little bit different that I'd love to share with you, and we're going to go even deeper into this world of affiliate marketing. In my opinion, the biggest opportunity to diversify your income streams without having to create new products, with products that already exist that your audience is likely already buying already, and you can be the person to sort of marry the two together, and that can work out really, really well. So, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. This was so much fun, and yeah, keep up the great work, everybody. Appreciate you, and have an amazing Tuesday here. And get some good stuff done. But remember to take some time to relax and breathe, get outdoors, get the fresh air if you can, and hug your loved ones too. Thanks, everybody. Take care. And as always, Team Flynn for the win.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
That's right, y'all. A half hour earlier tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. You are amazing. I appreciate you so much. You will have an amazing day. You will unlock new opportunities like you've never seen before. Just keep going. Peace out, y'all. Much love.
Bruh.